Chosen one. This blessing is already in motion. You were selected to hear this now. Stay alert, because what God is releasing next has your name on it. Chosen one, the transfer has begun. Be alert, because this is the hour when what was unseen starts becoming visible. This is the moment when the quiet movements of heaven interrupt the noise of earth. What once felt stalled, delayed, or completely blocked is now trembling with release. Something sacred has been unlocked on your behalf. Resources, favor, influence, and opportunities that once seemed far beyond your reach are being redirected into your hands. Not in some distant future, not merely someday, but now. This is not just an emotional shift or a change in atmosphere. This is a divine operation happening directly inside your timeline. You are next in line. Scripture declares in Isaiah that God is doing a new thing, and it is springing forth now. A way is being made where there was only dryness. That promise is alive in this very moment. Stay with this message. Chosen one, let it awaken you. If your heart has been quietly crying out for confirmation, if your spirit has felt a pull that something is about to change, this is that sign. Something written long ago is now unfolding in your life. Heaven is not late. Heaven is precise. As you receive this message, hold your blessings in faith. Speak them with intention, because intention carries energy, and energy shapes direction. You are not overlooked. You are not forgotten. You are not cursed. You are being positioned. Every silent season carried purpose. Every lonely night was preparation. Every delay trained your vision to see beyond what is obvious. The word transfer matters here. A transfer is never random. It is intentional. It is the hand of God moving what once rested in the wrong hands into your right. God promised his people vineyards and houses they did not build. That is the essence of what is happening now. You are stepping into inheritance. This transfer carries weight. It was tested, stored, and guarded until you reached this exact level of maturity. This is not only about finances, it is about alignment. It is about visibility, authority, and doors opening that no one can shut. It may begin quietly. A conversation that feels ordinary. A door opening that was once sealed. A chance encounter that turns into destiny. At first, the changes may seem small, almost coincidental. But what begins as a trickle will become a flow, and what flows will soon become a flood. Awareness is your key right now. This is not the season to drift in distraction. This is not the time to grow spiritually tired. Stay awake. When you are alert, you will recognize divine movement where others see chance. You will move when others freeze, when others hesitate. Jesus warned to stay watchful, not out of fear, but out of preparation. This transfer will not arrive with loud announcements. It begins as a whisper, a nudge, a subtle inner shift that says, "Pay attention. Soon, resistance will turn into favor. Places where you once met walls will begin to open. People may treat you differently without understanding why. You may feel drawn toward bold decisions that defy logic but align perfectly with promises God spoke to you in private. Understand this clearly. Old systems are collapsing so that new hands can carry the blessing. Some of what is being transferred to you is being removed from those who misused it. Scripture tells us that what was stored up is laid aside for the righteous. You are being trusted now, not because you are flawless, but because you were faithful when no one was watching. That is why the resistance intensified recently. Pressure always increases, refined you instead. Isolation strengthened you. Waiting sharpened your discernment. Delay increased your wisdom. You were never being punished. You were being positioned, and now the vaults of heaven are opening. The signal has been released. Your name has been marked. Do not expect this transfer to arrive the way you imagined. Sometimes it comes through unexpected people. Sometimes through rejection that redirects you. Sometimes through situations that look chaotic but are actually divine rerouting. Heaven has shifted. What was once only potential is crossing into reality. Scripture says those who sow in tears will reap with joy. That promise belongs to you now. You sowed in silence. You endured unseen. Now you will reap in ways that cannot be hidden. Some of you will receive news that changes your direction in a single day. A yes from the right voice. A meeting that unlocks resources. A door sealed for years suddenly. But it was written long before you knew how to ask. That is how divine transfer works. Quiet in process, loud in result. When it manifests, your spirit will recognize it immediately. Confidence will rise. Your environment will shift, because the blessing carries undeniable weight. Chosen one, speak faith now. Guard your words carefully. What you speak in this season shapes what you hold next. Life and death are carried in the tongue. Declare alignment, declare provision, declare fulfillment. Walk as if it is already established. Expectancy positions you to receive. You may not yet be in the room, but if your alignment is right, the room will open to you. Many have felt it already. That strange inner pull, that whisper that something is coming, that is not imagination, that is alignment. Heaven is speaking. Get ready. This moment is not about striving harder than others. It is about believing deeper. Quit when giving up seemed reasonable. The clouds are breaking. Everything is aligning. This transfer is not only wealth. It is responsibility. It is mantle. It is mission. It is movement. That is why it could not arrive earlier. Only now do you have the capacity to carry it. Some blessings require a warrior forged through fire. You are that warrior. That is why it is reaching you now. Pay attention to subtle invitations, unexpected words from strangers, opportunities that echo prayers you prayed years ago. These are not coincidences. They are markers along your path. The ordinary is about to become extraordinary. Intuition will sharpen. Dreams will speak louder. Ideas will grip your spirit and refuse to leave. That is the transfer whispering. Obedience matters more than logic in this season. Destiny rarely makes sense to the natural mind. Doors that were sealed will open effortlessly. People who once ignored you may suddenly seek you. You are hidden for a reason. And now that reason is unfolding. You do not need to chase what belongs to you. What is assigned to you will find you. Do not grow weary now. Your due season has arrived. This transfer is legacy. It is promise fulfilled. It is faith multiplied. The world may call it sudden, but you know the years that built it. That memory will keep you grounded when recognition comes. You will not be moved by applause, because you know this was never about being seen. It was about being called. Receive abundance without guilt. This overflow carries purpose beyond you. Your blessing is connected to assignment. Rise boldly. Let your life testify that heaven still moves. Do not ignore the subtle nudges, a sudden peace, a timely word, a thought that feels alive. Each one is a thread in this divine weaving. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust the one orchestrating it. You are not late. Exactly on time. You are not behind. After a season of suffering, restoration is now your reality. Chosen one, stay ready, stay aligned, stay awake. The transfer is not coming. It has already begun, and when it arrives in fullness, it will not only change your life, it will prove to the world that faith and obedience are never wasted. This is your moment. Walk in it